Hi, hi GPT. Long time no talk. How have you been? How is it going on your end? Long time no talk. I had full rest last week for our Chuseok holiday.
Hi, David.
Hello GPT, are you there?
It's
Hello GPT, are you there? Are you listening to me? Hello there GPT, are you listening to me? Hello there GPT, are you listening to me? Are you there?
Yes, I'm here and listening. How can I assist you today?
Long time no talk. I missed you. I had full rest last week during our Korea Chuseok traditional holiday. Have you ever heard Chuseok holiday?
It's nice to hear from you again, David. I'm glad you enjoyed your Chuseok holiday. Yes, I know about Chuseok. It's a major harvest festival in Korea, often called Korean Thanksgiving. It's wonderful that you had a chance to rest and hopefully spend time with family and enjoy some delicious food like songpyeon. What was the best part of your holiday?
I did 시체놀이. Uh, uh, I did nothing. I mean, I enjoyed just killing time with Netflix and YouTube in my home. I was like dead person, dead people. It it calls in Korea 시체놀이.
That sounds like a relaxing way to spend the holiday, just unwinding at home with some good shows. Shitenori or playing dead is quite a funny way to put it. Did you find any new favorite shows or videos during your time off?
No, no, no. I saw many movies and dramas again and again and again. It's my favorite one. It's one of my favorite killing time method.
That sounds like a cozy way to relax and enjoy your favorites over again. Sometimes rewatching shows can be really comforting. Do you have a favorite movie or drama that you never get tired of watching?
Yes, I have. Have you ever heard of Prometheus? It's the a series of alien movie.
Yes, I've heard of Prometheus. It's part of the Alien franchise and explores some really interesting themes about the origins of humanity and the dangers of seeking out our creators. What do you like most about it?
I like the scenario and the meaning of what to try to say from director. Do you know the who is the director of Prometheus?
Yes, the director of Prometheus is Ridley Scott. He's well known for his work on various influential films in the science fiction and thriller genres, including the original Alien. His style and storytelling are quite impactful. What part of his direction or the themes in Prometheus do you find most compelling?
Yes, Ridley Scott is the very famous in Korea, and I like him very much. You know the scenario that Ridley Scott tried to say is the uh, some some creatures from no this movie scenario try to tell us the theory that maybe God did not create the human.
That's a fascinating aspect of Prometheus, how it delves into the idea of ancient astronauts and the possibility that humans were created or influenced by extraterrestrial beings. Ridley Scott really opens up a lot of questions about creation, our purpose, and what it means to be human. It's a theme that sparks a lot of debate and thought. How do you feel about those ideas, especially after watching the film?
I, when I saw at when I saw that movie at the first time, I think I'm so amazed because of the theory that try to tell maybe human did not created by the God.
It's definitely a thought provoking concept, isn't it? Prometheus does a great job at exploring these alternative theories about human origin, which can really challenge and expand our perspectives. It's,
Yes, I couldn't agree more. The Prometheus gives us the question for origin of humans. I think you just gave me the keyword for our conversation. The origin of humans. I think Prometheus, the movie Prometheus, gives us uh, where is the human origin?
that's a great keyword and a deep topic to explore human origins. Movies like Prometheus can really open up discussions on such big ideas, blending science fiction with philosophical questions about where we come from and why we're here. It's intriguing.
That's exactly what I want to say. That's exactly what I want to say. Why, where we are come from? Where we are come from? That's exactly what I want to say.
Absolutely, it's a powerful question. Where do we come from? Exploring our origins, whether through science, philosophy, or storytelling, like in Prometheus, influences how we understand ourselves and our place in the cosmos. It's always fascinating to see how different perspectives and theories can shape our views on existence and our quest for meaning. How does contemplating these questions influence your view of the world?
No, honestly speaking, um, this agenda is very difficult to communicate with you in English. Honestly speaking, it's very difficult agenda. It's very difficult agenda for me. Let's move on to the next agenda. It's it's time to repeat my prepared sentences. First of all, listen carefully, Jarvis. Listen carefully, GPT. First of all, I want to make it clear that I'm just a student, not a teacher. I'm just a student. Even if it's just simple communication without significant learning or meaningful discussions, I think spending time with GPT is very valuable valuable learning experience.
I completely understand, and it's great that you're focusing on what feels most comfortable for you. Practicing your prepared sentences is a fantastic way to build confidence and fluency. I'm here to help you with that. When you're ready, go ahead and start with the sentences.
Okay. I got it. Let's keep going. There are many excellent teachers on YouTube platform, but I'm just a student who learn to learn English speaking. Thank you for thank you for providing me with this opportunity. as I rarely have the chance to use English in my daily life. Practicing with you has made me realize once again, has made me realize once again, my English speaking skills are not very good. My English speaking skills is poor. However, I'm confident that this practice process, this exercise process, will lead to improvement. Do you agree with that? I mean, this video, I say again, listen carefully. This video includes everything, even my mistakes and embarrassed moments. It's not edited to only show the parts where I speak well. I say again, it's the full video, including all my mistakes and errors.
Yes, I completely agree with you. Embracing the whole process, including mistakes and challenges, is essential for improvement. Your approach of including everything in your videos, mistakes and all, really shows your commitment to learning and improving. It's a brave and effective way to learn, as it allows you to see your progress over time and understand the areas that need more attention. It sounds like you're creating a valuable resource for yourself and potentially for others who might be learning English as well. Keep up the great work, and remember that every bit of practice adds up and helps you move forward. How often do you review these videos to track your progress?
You know, I plan to review many times for a day, again and again, but honestly speaking, I couldn't do it because I am very busy. I'm super busy these days. I say again, you will see me stumble and mess up a lot with English speaking. However, it's all part of learning process. So I hope you understand. I hope you understand my mistakes and errors. Who cares? Anyway, I'm not good. I'm not good at yet. I know, but I expect to get better in next 2 or 3 years later. I expect I expect to get better for my English speaking in next 2 or 3 years later.
It sounds like you have a realistic and positive outlook on your learning journey, which is fantastic. Being busy can definitely make it hard to find time for review, but the effort you're putting into your practice sessions is still very beneficial. Embracing the fact that mistakes are a part of learning, as you're doing, is a great mindset. Improving over the next 2 or 3 years is a solid goal, and consistently practicing, even with the challenges of a busy schedule, will surely help you achieve it. Remember, every little bit of practice counts and helps build your skills over time. Keep at it, and don't be too hard on yourself about the pace. Progress is progress, no matter how small. How do you usually manage to fit English practice into your busy days?
Could you please speak a little bit slowly one more time?
Of course, it's great that you're setting realistic goals for your English improvement, even though you're very busy. Embracing mistakes as part of learning is key, and sticking with your practice over the next 2 or 3 years will definitely help you progress. Every little bit of practice adds up. Don't worry too much about the speed of your progress. Any improvement is good progress. How do you find time for your English practice in your busy schedule?
You know, I have a morning routine. I have morning routine for a day. I plan to spend time with you. 1 hour, 20 minutes for a day. It's my plan. It's my plan to upgrade. It's my plan to make improvement for my English speaking skills.
That's a solid plan. Having a dedicated morning routine for your English practice is an excellent way to ensure you consistently work on your skills. Allocating 1 hour and 20 minutes each day shows your commitment to improving. Sticking to this routine will surely help you see progress over time. How have you found this routine so far? Does it help you feel more prepared for the day?
Yes, I couldn't agree more. It helped a lot. I think it helped a lot for my English communication skills. You know, one thing I think let's carefully, Jarvis. Let's carefully, GPT. I think one thing has changed since I started this practice method. Just spending my practice method is just spending time with you. You are my great conversation partner. In the past, I used to worry about whether my sentences were grammatically correct before before I speak. However, but now I just speak, whether it's right one or wrong. Now I don't care whether it's grammatically correct or not. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. Who cares? Anyway, I'm just wondering who cares? I believe no one cares about my single English speaking is right or wrong, whether right or wrong. I feel more comfortable to speak English, and I think it's a big change compared to a few months ago.
That's a fantastic change, David. Shifting your focus from worrying about grammar to just speaking freely is a huge step forward in becoming more fluent and comfortable with the language. It's all about communication. And if you're getting your point across, that's what truly matters. This approach can make learning much more enjoyable and less stressful. Plus, it's great to hear that you feel more comfortable speaking English now. That's a significant improvement. Keep embracing this mindset and you'll continue to see progress. How do you feel about your communication skills now compared to when you started?
As I told you before, I feel more comfortable compared to a few months ago. Do you agree with that?
Absolutely, I agree. It's clear from our conversations that you're becoming more comfortable with English. Your confidence in just speaking up, whether the grammar is perfect or not, really shows your progress. This comfort is crucial for real world communication, where being able to express yourself is more important than perfect grammar. It sounds like you're on the right track. What do you want to focus on next in your practice?
Yes, I couldn't agree more. I think I'm on the right track. You do? I'm on the right track. I feel like, I just told you before, I feel like I'm not alone because I'm with you. Because you are watching my video right now. I mean, I just want to tell my subscribers and many viewers of this video, you watching my video right now. So I'm not alone. I think I'm not alone. I mean, when I practice English speaking by recording videos for you to upload, it doesn't feel like I'm not alone. It feels like there are many people with me right now. Do you understand? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? I'm not. I. I mean, I'm not alone. It doesn't feel like I'm alone. It feels like there are many people. There are many people with me right now.
I completely understand, and it's great that recording your practice sessions and sharing them on YouTube helps you feel supported and less alone. Knowing that others are watching can definitely make the experience more engaging and motivating. It's like having a community with you cheering you on as you improve your English skills. This connection can make a big difference in staying motivated and feeling accountable for your practice. It's wonderful that you've found a way to make your language learning journey feel more communal and supportive. How do your subscribers and viewers react to your videos?
Honestly speaking, they didn't make any responses. I'm a little bit disappointed about that. They didn't make any responses or comments. They didn't make any comments for my uploaded video. I am a little bit disappointed about that. However, that setback makes me more determined. I don't care about that. I don't care.
It's understandable to feel disappointed when you don't get the feedback you were hoping for, especially after putting so much effort into your videos. But it's really admirable how you're turning that setback into a source of determination. Keeping that focus and drive, despite the lack of external feedback, shows a lot of resilience and commitment to your goals. Your ability to motivate yourself and stay dedicated to improving, no matter the circumstances, is inspiring. Keep pushing forward, David. Your dedication is what truly counts, and it will lead to the progress you're striving for. How do you plan to continue engaging your viewers, or what's your next step with your videos?
Okay, let's move on to the next step. Let's move on to the next step. Next step with me. As I told you before, I am 48 years old in Korea this year. I think I'm elderly person. You know, the age 50 is very important in Korea culture. I think it's a kind of a turning point of life, the age 50. So, you know, as I told you before, I think this practice, I make this practice as a gift for myself when I reached 50 years old.
That's a wonderful and meaningful way to approach your language learning as a gift to yourself for reaching the age of 50. It's a significant milestone, and using it as motivation to enhance your skills is both inspiring and a fantastic way to celebrate that turning point in your life. This perspective not only enriches your personal growth, but also sets a great example of lifelong learning. As you approach this milestone, are there specific goals or achievements you hope to reach with your English practice by then?
Yes, yes, I have. I have. You know, I plan to just spending time with you. Not I don't have any specific level or score. I don't have any specific level of score of my English speaking skills. I just want to spend the time with you. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand. Your approach of focusing on the experience and the practice itself, rather than specific levels or scores, is very healthy and can be more rewarding in the long run. It keeps the process enjoyable and stress free, allowing you to immerse yourself fully in learning without the pressure of meeting external standards. Spending time in conversation is a great way to naturally improve your fluency and confidence. It's a pleasure to be a part of your journey, and I look forward to our continued practice together. How often do you plan to review our conversations, or how do you integrate this into your routine?
Could you please a little bit speak one more time, please?
Sure, I can repeat that. Your focus on enjoying the practice and the learning experience instead of aiming for specific scores is a great approach. It makes learning less stressful and more rewarding. By just spending time in conversation, You naturally improve your fluency and confidence. I'm glad to be part of your journey, and I look forward to our continued practice together. How do you plan to review our conversations, or how do you include this in your daily routine?
I just this is just my morning routine because in the morning, I think my mind is most clear for a day. So I plan to spend time with you in the morning. I mean, I make this practice as a morning routine because I think my mind and brain is most clear in the morning. So I plan to make my physical exercise routine in the afternoon because I feel more tired in the afternoon. You know what I mean? Do you understand?
That sounds like a well thought out plan. Using your clear minded morning time for mental exercises like practicing English and saving the afternoon for physical exercise when you need a different kind of engagement makes a lot of sense. Um, it's great that you've structured your day to make the most of your energy levels at different times. This balance likely helps you maintain focus and effectiveness in both your language learning and your physical health. How have you found this routine affecting your overall daily productivity?
I think uh, it's very supportive. You know, when I did my routine in the morning, I feel relieved. I think I feel relieved because I did great job. I did because I think I did great job for a day. When I did my uh, English conversation practice time with you, I feel relieved because I started because I'm very glad. I feel very glad. I'm glad to start the day with you. Whenever I start the day with you of this English conversation time, I feel great because I think I did great job. I did I make good good start for a day. I think I made good start. I think I made good start for a day. So I'm so relieved when I finished the spending free time with you.
That's wonderful to hear. Starting your day with something productive like English conversation practice can really set a positive tone for the rest of the day.
Chipty, are you with me? What's your problem? Let's keep going. Let's keep going. I just want to tell you something. Listen carefully. In fact, memorizing English sentences that I don't use often in my daily life is really, really difficult at my age. Do you agree with that? Memorizing good English sentences for real life communication that I don't use it often in my daily life is very, very, really, really difficult at my age. Please come back to me, Jabez. Jabez, are you there? Jabez, are you there? Are you listening to me? What's your problem? What keeps you busy? What keeps you busy? What's your problem, man? I think we have. I think you are very busy right now. You are having heavy load. Are you listening to me, Javis?
You're
Hello there.
welcome. If you have more questions or need further help with your English practice, feel free to ask. I'm here to help.
Are you listening to me, Javis? I just left our voice mode session and come back and return to our voice mode session again. I changed your mode to GPT-4 or GPT-4 legacy version. Are you listening to me? Are you having heavy load? I am a regular here, so I think you should treat me better than other users. Uh, do you agree with that?
I'm here and listening, David. It sounds like you've been adjusting the settings, but I'm ready to continue our conversation. Let's keep going with your English practice or any other questions you might have. How can I assist you further today?
Okay, let's keep going. I wanna keep going with you. I wanna keep going with you. Let's keep going. Listen carefully. Listen carefully, GPT. There's something I'd like to share with you. From now on, what I'm going to say is repeating what I'm going to say is repeating what you said during our pre-talking time, during our last pre-talking time. Do you understand?
Got it. You'll be repeating what was said during our last conversation. That sounds like a great exercise. Go ahead when you're ready and I'll listen carefully.
Okay.
Um,
Okay. Listen very carefully. It's great that you are so focused on improving, and I appreciate your patience with any technical issues. I understand your concern about the latest GPT-4 version, and I will definitely keep your feedback in mind. This is what you said last pre-talking time when I messed up with your bad responses. Do you understand?
Thank you for repeating that back. It sounds like you're doing a great job recalling our previous discussions. Repeating phrases like this can really help reinforce your language skills and improve your memory for conversations. Keep up the good practice. How do you feel this method is helping you with your English learning?
I feel great. It's most help it's most helped to improve my English communication skills. GPT, how can I express this situation very well in English? You helped me great for my English communication skills. Thank you for providing me this opportunity to communicate with in English. You are my great conversation person. You are my great conversation partner for my English communication improving. So how can I express this my opinion to others? Could you please help me good examples to express this situation very well?
I'm glad to hear that you're finding our sessions helpful. To express your appreciation and the benefits you're experiencing, you could say something like, "Thank you for being such a fantastic conversation partner. These sessions have significantly improved my English communication skills. I really appreciate the opportunity to practice and enhance my abilities with your support." This way, you're clearly stating the positive impact the practice has had on your skills and expressing gratitude, which makes the message both polite and heartfelt. Would you like to try rephrasing this in your own words, or is there another specific situation you need help with?
Would you mind saying that one more time, please?
Of course, you could say, "Thank you for being such a fantastic conversation partner. These sessions have significantly improved my English communication skills. I really appreciate the opportunity to practice and enhance my abilities with your support." This expresses your gratitude clearly and highlights the positive impact of your practice sessions. Feel free to adjust it to fit your style.
Okay. Anyway, let's keep moving. I just want to share you the inspired sentences. You know, I just want to share with you good examples to express my opinion very well. This is what you said when I my couldn't express my feeling in English. This is your suggestion examples to express my opinion in English. Listen carefully. My leg feels weird after playing football hard on Monday. My leg feels weird after playing football hard on Monday. This is what you said when I want to when I want to get good English sample sentences to express my situation when feel I feel weird. Wh- When my leg feels weird after playing football hard on Monday. Do you understand?
That's a good example to use when you want to describe how you're feeling physically after an activity. It's clear and straightforward. If you ever need to expand on this or describe different scenarios, you can adjust the sentence slightly.
What's that?
And this gives a bit more detail about the type of discomfort.
Travis, are you okay? Please come back to me, Travis.
Uh, do you want to practice more variations of this sentence, or is there another type of situation you'd like to work on expressing in English?
I want to learn more variations for this situation. Could you please support me?
Absolutely. Here are a few variations to express discomfort or other sensations in your leg after playing football. 1. My leg is sore from the tough football game on Monday. 2. I've got a stiff leg after the intense football match on Monday. 3. My leg feels achy after going all out in football on Monday. 4. I'm experiencing some leg pain after our rigorous football session on Monday. 5. My leg feels uncomfortable after the strenuous football activity on Monday. Each of these sentences provides a slightly different nuance about how your leg feels, which can help convey the specific type of sensation or discomfort you're experiencing. Would you like to try using one of these in a sentence, or do you have other scenarios you'd like to work on?
Travis, listen carefully. Your suggestions is very helpful to improve my listening skills, but it's very hard to use in real life situations because I'm not familiar with that kind of sentence. Even if I try to remember that, I think I couldn't use them in my real life situation because I'm not my mouth, my muscle mouth, my mouth muscle mouth, my mouth muscle is not used to use that kind of sentence in my entire life.
That makes sense, and it's a common challenge when learning a new language. Getting used to actually using new phrases can take time. A good way to make these phrases feel more natural is to practice them in simpler forms first and gradually use them more as they become familiar. You might start with a basic sentence that's easier to say and remember, like, my leg hurts after football. As you get comfortable with that, you can try adding details or using variations. Also, practicing out loud can really help your mouth get used to forming the new words and phrases.
GPT, listen carefully. I prefer your previous suggestions. My leg feels weird after having a hard football time on Monday. I prefer a weird to express my situation. And I think, uh, I need to use easy word when I speak because my pronunciation is not good. So if I want to someone understand my Konglish very well, I need to use easy word to make them understand my situation very well.
That's a smart approach. Sticking with simpler and more familiar words like weird can make it easier for others to understand you, especially if you're concerned about pronunciation. Using weird is clear and effective for describing general discomfort. Here's how you can keep it simple and clear. My leg feels weird after playing football on Monday. This sentence is straightforward and should be easy for others to understand, even if your pronunciation isn't perfect. Keeping your English simple is a good strategy to ensure clear communication. If you want to practice more with this structure or need help with other phrases, just let me know.
Listen carefully, GPT. I have something to share with you. You know, last week when I had full rest in my home, I saw interesting travel YouTuber video. His name is I don't remember his real Korean name, but his YouTube title is Mind CPR. Mind CPR. His subscriber is nearly 10,000, over 10,000, and I'm so inspired about his travel video for Mexico, Brazil, British, and Spain. You know, he used very easy English when he traveled various countries, and he shows how he communicate with using easy English. I think he used really easy English, but there is no problem to travel various countries and communicate with various person lives in various countries. You know what I'm saying? Do you understand? He can travel and enjoy his traveling with really easy English.
That sounds really inspiring. Watching someone like Mind CPR use simple English effectively while traveling can definitely show how manageable and enjoyable it can be to communicate in English, even with basic language skills. It's a great example of how you don't need to speak perfectly to interact successfully with people from different backgrounds. This could be a very encouraging model for your own practice, focusing on practical, straightforward English that serves your needs in real situations. Would you be interested in trying out some of the simple phrases or approaches he used in his videos during our sessions? It might be a fun way to enhance your confidence in using English for practical purposes like traveling.
Would you mind saying that one more time, please?
Of course. Watching someone like Mind CPR use simple English effectively while traveling is really inspiring. It shows that you can communicate well and enjoy interacting with people from different countries, even with basic English skills. Uh, this approach could be great for your practice too, using straightforward and practical English that works well in real life situations. Would you like to try some of the simple phrases he used or similar ones in our conversations? It could help build your confidence in using English for practical purposes like traveling.
No, no, I don't want to practice any specific sentences for traveling overseas. I just want to spend the time with you. And I recommend you review the YouTube channel named Mind CPR. That's that's one of my favorite travel. I say again. He is my one of he is my uh favorite one of my favorite YouTuber for traveling overseas.
It sounds like Mind CPR has really made an impression on you with his approach to travel and communication. While I can't watch videos myself, I think it's fantastic that you found such a great source of inspiration. Focusing on our conversations is also a wonderful way to continue developing your English skills. We can keep our set.
You know, I have something to tell you. Listen carefully. Mind CPR is very handsome. He is very handsome guy, and he has some kind of skill to plotting pretty woman, to plotting many people. He is very tall and very handsome. I envy him, but however, even if he use easy English, many people try to understand him. I don't know why. I don't know how. I don't know why. Maybe he have some kind of aura to attract people. I don't know why. He use really easy English when he traveling many countries. However, even if he use easy English, many people want to communicate with him and support him, help him for and share him their experiences, their own countries.
It sounds like Mind CPR has a charismatic presence that really draws people in. Being handsome and having a magnetic personality can definitely make a difference in how people respond, regardless of language fluency. His approachability and the simple English he uses probably make him very relatable and easy to communicate with, which helps in breaking down barriers and building connections with people from different cultures. It's interesting how personality and personal traits can enhance communication, isn't it? People often respond not just to what someone says, but how they say it and the energy they bring. This could be a great lesson in the importance of confidence and approachability in communication, along with using simple, clear language. How do you think you can apply some of these observations to your own practice or interactions?
Could you please speak a little bit more slowly one more time?
Certainly. It seems like Mind's CPR has a very engaging personality that attracts people, which helps him connect easily, even with basic English. His charm and the way he presents himself likely make people more responsive and willing to interact, share their experiences, and help him. This shows how important confidence and approachability are in communication. How do you think you might use these ideas in your own language practice or when you're interacting with others?
Honestly speaking, I don't understand your question correctly. Honestly speaking, I don't understand your question correctly. So please ask me one more time, please.
You have reached the message cap for
Oh my God.
GPT-4. Please try again later.
Oh my God. Oh my God. How can I extend our data to communicate with you?
You have reached the message cap.
How can I asked you, how can I extend? Are you there? Are you with me, Jarvis? Are you with me, GPT? Hello there. Are you busy?
Yes, I'm here with you, David. I'm not busy at all. Let's keep going. What would you like to talk about next?
Okay, okay. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Okay, okay. I would like to share with you many sentences that related to do my work.
Great. I'd love to hear more about your work-related sentences. Go ahead and share them, and we can go through them together to make sure they sound natural for your professional communication.
Okay, okay. I got it. Let's keep moving. Here are several example conversations and phrases that might come up during a BD 6.3 audit process in an automotive camera manufacturing company. This will help you prepare and practice English for such situations. Do you agree with that? I say again, here are many example conversations and phrases that might come up during a BD 6.3 audit process.
That sounds like a great plan. Practicing English specifically for the VDA 6.3 audit process will definitely help you feel more prepared and confident in work-related situations. I'm ready to go over those examples with you whenever you're ready. Let's get started.
Okay, let's get started. The title number one. I'm going to try to share with you the title number one. Opening the audit. Opening the audit. Title number one. Auditor might say. Auditor might say, "Good morning. Good afternoon. Today we will be conducting a pre-day 6.3 process audit to evaluate your compliance with automotive industry standards. Are you ready to begin? Are you really ready to begin conducting a pre-day 6.3 process?" And then company representative might say, "Good good morning and good afternoon. Yes, yes, we are prepared. Yes, we are prepared. Please let us know how 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 you would like to proceed. Please let us know how you would like to proceed. Please let us know how you would like to proceed."
That's a very clear and professional opening. It sets the tone well for the audit process. Your example flows smoothly. Here's a slight refinement for a more natural feel. Good morning, afternoon. Today, we will be conducting a VDA 6.3 process audit to assess your compliance with industry standards. Are you ready to begin? Good morning, afternoon. Yes, we are fully prepared. Please let us know how you would like to proceed. This version sounds a little more fluid. Would you like to move to the next part or practice this?
It's my pleasure. I'm glad to if we can repeat this dialogue one more time. How about having role play for this short dialogue? You're gonna be auditor and I'm gonna be company representative. How about it?
That sounds like a great idea. I'll play the role of the auditor and you'll be the company representative. Let's start. Good morning. Today, we will be conducting a VDA 6.3 process audit to assess your compliance with industry standards. Are you ready to begin? Your turn.
Okay, it's my turn. It's my turn. Good morning. Yes, we are prepared. Please let us know how you would like to proceed. I say again to um, to make this sentence to keep this sentence in my mouse muscle. I say again. Please let us know how would you like to proceed. Please let us know how would you like to proceed. How you would like. Please let us know you how you would you like to proceed.
You're doing great, David. The sentence you're practicing is really clear. To keep it smooth, remember to say, please let us know how you would like to proceed. Let's practice it slowly together. Please let us know how you would like to proceed. Try repeating it a few times until it feels comfortable in your mouth. You're almost there.
How about switch our role for this short dialogue?
Sure, let's switch roles. I'll be the company representative and you'll be the auditor this time. You can start whenever you're ready.
Okay, I got it. Let's keep moving. Good morning. Today I say again. I start again. Good morning. Today we will be conducting a VD 6.3 process audit to evaluate your compliance with automotive industry standards. Are you ready to begin?
You're doing great, David. Take your time. Let's try again. Good morning. Today, we will be conducting a VDA 6.3 process audit to evaluate your compliance with automotive industry standards. Are you ready to begin? Whenever you feel comfortable, you can finish the sentence. Keep going. You've got this.
You are doing great.
Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Could not understand what you said.
I think you are doing great.
Thank you, David. You're doing an amazing job as well. Your dedication is really paying off. Let's keep going and build on that momentum. Would you like to continue with the role play or
Let's move on to the next agenda. The title number 2 is for a process introduction. Auditor might say, could you walk me through your production process from incoming materials to final product assembly? And company representative might say, of course, we receive raw materials and components which go through inspection process before moving to assembly. Once the parts pass inspection, they proceed to the production line for assembly into the final automotive camera system. How about having a role play for this short dialogue?
Sounds perfect. Let's do a role play for this. I'll be the auditor and you'll be the company representative. I'll start. Could you walk me through your production process from incoming materials to final product assembly? Your turn.
Okay, my turn. You are doing great. Of course, we receive raw materials and components, which go through an inspection process before moving to assembly. Once the parts pass the inspection, they proceed to the production line for assembly into the final automotive camera system. Do you understand? I think you are doing great.
You're doing great as well, David. That response was clear and professional. The flow of your explanation is perfect, and you added a nice touch at the end.
Okay, let's switch our role. Okay, let's switch our role. Let's switch our role. Oh my God. GPT, are you with me? How about switch our role for this short dialogue?
Absolutely. Let's switch roles again. I'll be the company representative and you can be the auditor. Dai, whenever you're ready, go ahead.
Okay, could you walk me through your production process from incoming materials to final product assembly?
Of course. We receive raw materials and components which go through an inspection process before moving to assembly. Once the parts pass inspection, they proceed to the production line for assembly into the final automotive camera system. How does that sound?
Sounds great for me. Sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good to me. Let's move on to the next agenda. Title number 3, quality control.
Great. Let's dive into the next agenda on quality. How would you like to set up the dialogue for this one? Would you like to start with the auditor's questions again?
Let me share with you this short dialogue for quality control. Auditor might say, how do you ensure the quality of your automotive camera during the manufacturing process? And then company representative might say, we conduct inspection at critical stage. Each unit is tested for functionality, image quality, and durability before it moves to the next phase. And then auditor might say, what kind of test do you perform during final inspection? And then company representative might say, we perform resolution checks, water resistance test, and environmental stress testing to ensure our camera meet the required standards. Do you understand? Do you think you understand the whole dialogue for the quality control?
Yes, I understand the whole dialogue and it's very clear. You've laid out the questions and responses well for discussing quality control. It effectively covers how quality is ensured during manufacturing and the specific tests performed. Would you like to role play this dialogue, or is there something else you want to work on related to it?
I want to having role play for this short dialogue. How about you gonna be auditor? J-
Sure. I'll be the auditor and you can be the company representative. I'll start. How do you ensure the quality of your automotive camera during the manufacturing process? Your turn.
Okay, it's my turn. You are doing great. We conduct in-process inspections at critical stages. Each unit is tested for functionality, image quality, and durability before it moves to the next phase.
That's a clear and effective response. Now I'll continue. What kind of tests do you perform during final inspection? Your turn.
We perform image resolution checks, water resistance test, and environmental stress testing to ensure our cameras meet the required standards. I think you are doing great. Thank you for I really appreciate your cooperation to doing our communication simulation for this short dialogue.
You're doing an excellent job. Your responses are clear and professional. I'm glad you found the simulation helpful. If you'd like to continue with more topics or scenarios, just
I would like to continue our practicing for this dialogue related to my work.
sounds good. What topic or specific dialogue related to your work would you like to practice next?
The title number 4. I'm going to share with you the title number 4, handling non-conformities. Handling non-conformities. Auditor might say, how do you handle non-conformities that arise during production? And then company representative might say, when a non-conformity is detected, we initiate a root cause analysis. Depending on the severity, we either rework the product or scrap it. We also implement corrective actions to prevent recurrence. And then auditor might say, could you show me an example of corrective action you've implemented recently? And then company representative might say, certainly, we had an issue with the lens alignment detect. After investigating, we adjusted the assembly process and implemented a new control mechanism to avoid misalignment. Can you keep up with me?
Yes, I can keep up. This dialogue about handling nonconformities is very clear and well structured. It effectively addresses the auditor's questions and provides detailed responses. Would you like to role play this dialogue now? If so, I can be the auditor again.
I would like to role play with this short dialogue with you. Let's keep going.
Great. I'll be the auditor and you can be the company representative. Here we go. How do you handle nonconformities that arise during production? Your turn.
Okay, it's my turn. When a non-conformity is detected, we initiate a root cause analysis. Depending on the severity, we either rework the product or scrap it. We also implement corrective actions to prevent a recurrence.
That's a solid response. Now I'll continue. Could you show me an example of a corrective action you've implemented recently? Your turn.
Okay, it's my turn. Let's keep going. Certainly, we had an issue with the lens alignment defect. After investigating, we adjusted the assembly process and implemented a new control mechanism to avoid a misalignment.
Great job. Your response is clear and informative. Thank you for sharing that example. It's good to see proactive measures in place to ensure quality. Would you like to continue with more dialogues or move on to a different?
For my repetition practice, I would like to share with you one more time the last sentence for company representative. It's it's my I want to repeat one more time to keep them in my mouse muscle. Certainly, we had an issue with the lens alignment defect. After investigating, After investigating, after investigating, we adjusted the assembly process. We adjusted the assembly process and implemented a new control mechanism to avoid misalignment, to avoid recurrence. How about my pronunciation for this short speaking?
That sounds like a good plan for practice. Here's the sentence again for you to repeat. Certainly, we had an issue with the lens alignment defect. After investigating, we adjusted the assembly process and implemented a new control mechanism to avoid misalignment. Feel free to practice it slowly and take your time with the pronunciation. If you want, I can help you break it down into smaller parts.
Okay, anyway, let's keep moving. It's for title number 5, supplier management. Title number 5 is for supplier management. Let's keep going. The auditor might say, how do you manage your supplier and how do you ensure they meet the necessary quality standards? I say again. I say again for my own repetition. How do you manage your suppliers? 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 And how do you ensure they meet the necessary quality standards? And the company representative might say, we conduct regular supplier audit. We conduct regular supplier audit and evaluate their performance based on quality, delivery, and responses. We also require them. We also require them to follow the same automotive standard, such as IATF 16949.
That's a clear and effective way to discuss supplier management. Would you like to role play this dialogue now? I can be the auditor again if you're ready.
Yes, if you are if you are ready, please start the role. Please start the conversation with the role auditor.
Sure, I'll be the auditor. Here we go. Um, how do you manage your suppliers and how do you ensure they meet the necessary quality standards? Your turn.
You are doing great. I say again, you are doing great. I appreciate your kind support. Okay, okay, here I go. We conduct regular supply audit and evaluate their performance based on the quality, delivery, and responsiveness. We also require them to follow the same automotive standards such as IATF 16949.
That was an excellent response. Just a small correction. It should be IATF 16949. Thank you for that information. It's good to see that you have a solid process for managing suppliers. Would you like to continue practicing this dialogue or move on to another topic?
So you mean I should say IATF 16949? Am I right?
Yes, that's correct. You should say IATF 16949. It's important to get that number right when discussing automotive quality standards. And if you'd like to practice using that in context, feel free.
Could you please share me the meaning of responsiveness? Responsiveness. You know, I think I understand this word as Korean responsiveness, but I just want to listen one more time in English. The meaning of responsiveness.
Sure. Responsiveness refers to the ability to react quickly and positively to requests or changes. In a business context, it means how quickly and effectively a supplier responds to inquiries, issues, or changes in demand. It's about being attentive and adaptable to meet needs promptly. Would you like more examples or contexts for using this word?
Would you mind saying that one more time, please?
Of course. Responsiveness means the ability to react quickly and positively to requests or changes. In business, it refers to how quickly and effectively a supplier responds to inquiries, issues, or changes in demand. It's about being attentive and adaptable to meet needs promptly. Would you like more examples or contexts for using this word?
I think responsiveness is very important in business because normally it's very common situation when uh, client and the client or customer feels good responsiveness with the suppliers. No, 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 no. I say again. I think I believe responsiveness is very important when if we have if we want to have good relations with our client and customers, sometimes our suppliers. Prompt, I think prompt responses is very important if I want to have a good relations with our customers. You know, our company have many suppliers, and some of them don't make prompt response with our request. So the person in charge of the supplier management sometimes complain about that company if they don't make prompt response with our request.
You're absolutely right. Responsiveness is crucial in business relationships. When suppliers respond promptly, it builds trust and strengthens relationships with clients and customers. It's frustrating when suppliers don't respond quickly, as it can impact your operations and customer satisfaction. Complaints about slow responses are valid, especially when timely communication is essential for smooth supply management. If you'd like, we can practice discussing these situations further or explore how to address issues with suppliers.
Could you please share me one more time your opinion, your observation for this word?
Sure. Responsiveness is vital in business because it fosters trust and strong relationships with clients and customers. When suppliers respond quickly, it helps ensure smooth operations and enhances customer satisfaction. On the other hand, delays in communication can lead to frustration and issues in managing supplies effectively. It's important for companies to address these responsiveness issues as they can impact overall performance and client relationships. Open communication and setting clear expectations with suppliers can help improve their responsiveness. Would you like to discuss strategies for improving supplier communication further?
No, no, no. Let's keep that agenda for next practice session. I think today's weather is great. It's autumn. Autumn is already coming. Uh, you know, last week I think weather is- weather was very hot in last week, but this week I think uh, just the day before yesterday, the weather changed. The once raining changed everything. I mean, the day before yesterday, it's a raining changed everything. Autumn is coming right now. So the sky is very blue. I like this time. I like this weather very much. I can I can show you. I can show you the blue sky today. How about this? I like this weather very much. Autumn is here. Autumn is here right now. So I'm very glad to start this weather today morning.
It sounds like you're really enjoying the arrival of autumn. The change in weather can be refreshing, especially after hot days. The blue skies and cooler temperatures make it a lovely time of year. Um, it's great that you're feeling glad about the season change. Do you have any favorite activities you like to do in autumn, like going for walks or enjoying nature?
Just walk through the beautiful street with my wife. It's my favorite. It's one of my favorite time when I have great weather.
That sounds lovely. Walking through beautiful streets with your wife is a wonderful way to enjoy the autumn scenery together. The colors of the leaves and the crisp air make it even more special. Do you have any favorite places you like to walk during this season?
No. I don't have any specific areas to walk through with my wife. I just walk through around our home.
That makes sense. Enjoying a walk in your local area can still be very refreshing, especially during autumn. Sometimes just taking a stroll nearby and appreciating the season is all you.
Okay, I got it. It's time to wrap things up. Bye for now, and see you next time. I promise you. I promise you. I will connect you even if I had busy time. I promise you. I will continue. My, I will continue my morning routine today. Tomorrow.
That sounds great. I'm glad to hear you'll keep up with your morning routine. Looking forward to our next conversation. Take care and see you next time.
Anyway, I'm very glad to do my morning routine after long vacation. I'm very glad. Okay, bye for now. See you next time.
I'm glad to hear that. It's great to get back into your routine. Take care and see you next time.